Yo, what up, it's Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV, and we back to cover some more of this big U content, BRICC baby, LUCE Cannon, and we're gonna also throw in some 600. Well, a couple of years ago, 600 made a video stating that BRICC baby gave him some information that was letting him know ahead of time that this day was coming. Y'all remember when BRICC baby got caught for that AK-47 and he never got charged for it? Everybody made content. BRICC, what happened to the case? What happened to the charge? You got caught by the police, they arrested you, found the AK-47 in your house, and you never, ever did time for it, never got charged for it. Well, when BRICC baby got out, he contacted 600, let 600 know, hey man, I was just arrested, they let me out, they told me about this, they told me about that, they said Big U is about to get charged with a RICO in the future, whatever the case may be, and he gonna tell on everybody to avoid getting 20 years. 600 said, is that right? Man, I didn't know none of this until you just told me. Well, this content is from 2 years ago, 2023, somewhere around there. 600 put this video up online when everybody heard it. Everybody said, 600, you tripping? Man, what is you doing? You doing the most. But BRICC baby gave him the information. Did BRICC baby know all this information and still continue to go online and keep the content going? Still talked about stuff he had no business talking about, as well as LUCE Cannon. LUCE Cannon talked about guns, serial numbers being wrote down, guns passed out to the homies. LUCE Cannon talked about multiple robberies. LUCE Cannon talked about him being Big U's henchman. Now, some paperwork came out today. I guess the case came up. They reading and reviewing it right now on Demon Time Exotics page, going over the content. And also the incident that happened at No Jumper is also in the content. But before we get to that, man, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel if you're new. And without no further delay, let's get to these videos.
I'm chilling, getting old, watching all this stupidity on the internet. I've never seen so much gangbanging from dudes in my whole entire life. I'm sorry. In my life, where people are just telling on themselves on the internet. I ain't never seen that before. And I'm talking about my homeboys. All this 6-0 stuff and gangbanging and all the stuff you putting on the internet, ain't never seen this before. Ever in my life. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You shouldn't even be saying none of that. I mean, you know, but I'm gonna be honest too. When y'all go watch it, y'all supporting it. Y'all go promote it, y'all supporting it. Guns, gangs, and all this other stuff. We need to stop all that stuff, man. We gotta grow up eventually. At some point, at some time, we gotta grow up. The culture gotta grow up. And y'all gotta start expecting more from older dudes. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta start expecting more. If somebody at a certain age, you need to expect more from them. You know what I mean? You going on there, you looking and listening to buffoonery, that ain't cool. But y'all giving these dudes these numbers, and then they putting up fake numbers. If you an old dude, you need to be concentrating on building cars. You need to concentrate on helping kids. You know what I mean? If you once or twice go on there and say, you know, where you came from, and okay, that's cool. But living on the internet, I just seen all kind of stuff, man. How do you go on here? Y'all, it's crazy. They ain't gonna get me doing that. And you know another thing I gotta say? I hate when people come up to me and say, I seen your YouTube, what YouTube? Y'all ain't seen me doing no buffoonery on the YouTube. Y'all got all these people going on there quoting stuff and putting up pages talking about I responded to this. I know how to talk. I'm not responding to no ignorance. I'm not doing that. I ain't done that in a long time. So I'm not doing that. You can't really knock these young kids that's out here because they still in their ignorant stage. But somebody, when you get past 25, 26, you supposed to be trying to go get some money. Don't fall for the gangster shit, man. All the neighborhood stuff, all the gang stuff, all the whatever stuff. You know what I mean? Don't fall for none of it. I fell for it. He didn't teach me nothing, give me nothing.
After I pull up with you, you tell me you can't be in the streets no more, gang. They told you they've been watching you since March. It's ugly. Then you tell me stay away from Big U. They got a RICO on Big U. See, why Big U is thinking that, you know, you his boy, let him know that you came and told us everything. I had no idea about no RICO. How the fuck I know about a RICO? You told me. Because the feds ran your house and the feds picked him up, ran his house. You told me y'all got the same lawyer. Your lawyer told you everything about his case. Okay? You told me to stay away from Big U. They're trying to give him life for a Big U RICO. You know what you told me? But you ain't got nothing to worry about, 6. It ain't a 6-0 RICO. It's a Big U RICO. They're trying to give him life. It's ugly for Cuz. They want Cuz in jail. So you said your lawyer told you everything about his case. Y'all got the same lawyer. You told me to stay away from dude. His lawyer say he's gonna try and take down everybody he can. So he can probably get 20 years, not life. That's what you told me. All this 50-page indictment, all this is from you. I don't know nothing about none of that. I'm not even in due circle.
Wow. Let's look at what else they had to say. Let me take that comment down so y'all can see the whole screen and everything. The 2 other suspects removed valuables from the victim, including jewelry, cash, a cell phone, and an excess of $5,000. Damn, felony theft or robbery or something like that. Like, that's felony burglary. You know what I mean? Over a certain amount of money. The victim lost consciousness during the attack. Yeah, that's the one. That's the second one. This ain't Jay Reed. That's the second one that never talked. And if y'all pay attention, everybody was hinting that the reason he wasn't talking was because he was working with law enforcement.
For y'all that want to check out the rest of them transcripts, run over there to Demon Time Exotics. He got the rest, man. And when I say they got everything in these transcripts, they got everything. Remind me of Keefe D when Keefe D went on multiple talk shows and talked about the Tupac case. Now he's arrested. He's in there crying right now, talking about he wasn't there. But he's clearly said he was there in multiple interviews. The same thing with LUCE Cannon. LUCE Cannon put himself in a trick bag. I can't believe that he was actually talking about crimes that really happened. I literally thought he was making some of this stuff up. I wouldn't have never, ever got on the internet and went to war with him, talked bad about him if I would have known that he had this case over his head. LUCE Cannon, like I said, you put yourself in a trick bag, man, but I don't wish jail on nobody. All the clowning that we did in the past, man, free all them dudes. We don't know when we gonna see them again. BRICC, baby, you definitely knew ahead of time. You knew 2 years ago that this case was gonna happen. You knew 2 years ago that the RICO was coming, and you still put yourself in a line of fire, deal with certain individuals when you knew, man, let me leave this alone, let me get out of Dodge. But the internet fame is something else, man. People get on these talk shows and they get high, they do them drugs, run their mouth. Now look at BRICC, man. BRICC, you also said a whole lot of stuff you ain't had no business saying on the internet as well. Now 600. Everybody say, man, 600 working for the police, man, 600 trying to turn Big U in. And we all said that. We all said, man, you doing a little bit too much, homie. The stuff that you doing, the stuff that you bringing to the internet, the streets don't work like that. You know better than that. But hey, man, that's the life that he lived. That's what he got to go through. And they gonna scrutinize him on this internet. It might make him bigger. Y'all know how the internet works. The internet find out, oh, you knew some information and it came true. How do you know the future? So they gonna be calling him up for interviews. So what do you guys think about the whole situation, man? Do y'all think BRICC baby knew and still played with fire? Do y'all think he should have never told 600? Because when he told 600, 600 ran a real smear campaign with his top op, Big U. What do y'all think, man? I want all y'all comments in the comment section. If we get more update on this, y'all know we gonna bring it. Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. And man, I catch all y'all on the next one.
His reaction to
Listen,
it.
You have to understand, like,
when I'm telling you stuff, it's gonna be 100% facts.
So you never told me this until now.
No, but I'm just telling you, when I expose somebody, it's facts.